Hi everyone, I'm back. Sort of. I thought we would take a look at the new environment map today, if we can. Let's watch the official video that Ash has put out first. Did you get to see anything cool in there? We're going to enter the world of Vera now and take a closer look at some of these things, if we can. Now, the new map is part of Alpha 1, which means it's not Apocalypse. Apocalypse took place about 700 years ago, which is the past. Alpha 1 is the present. It is the world of Vera now, as we will see it in the MMORPG. Although I think it's kind of a condensed version because there's a lot of things in one small area. As you'll see soon, changes have happened in the last 700 years and some things look different. Here's the portal. It looks, I'm not sure if it's different or the same. It has more lightning and it looks like a mana stone. Also take note of the liquid underneath. I didn't realize this before, but I think that liquid is the stuff that we drink in the potions that we find all over the planet. I don't think there are stones in those vessels. I think it's this liquid. We drink it and it fills up our mana. Here we go. We're going in. Now this drop-in part, it looks different to me. Look at the particle effects. I'm not sure if that was there before, but it looks cool. Here's the new map. The new map is also different. It has topographical features. You can see the mountains. You can't really see the rivers, but they're frozen anyway. And as you can see, the entire map is covered in snow because it's winter. This is a first peek at some of the weather that's going to be in the game. We're going to land in this area here. Some of the old familiar places are on this map. Here are the cabins. We've seen these cabins before. It looks like a fortress. There in the background is the spire. We all know the spire. Sure, many of us have met our end there. Here's our friend the treasure chest. And you can see the corruption in the background. The corruption has changed. Before it used to give you 30 seconds to get out. Now it gives you 50 seconds to get out. And it advances faster, I think, or it just feels faster to me. Look at this cobra. Were there snakes on this map before and I just never noticed them? Where did the snakes come from? I don't know. These are new to me. I just never noticed there were snakes on the map before. Here's a very tall old building. I don't remember what's inside, so let's take a look in there and see what is in there. Yes. Oh, it's kind of smoky. That's different. Maybe the chimney is clogged up or something. Let's take a look. Ah, the bed. You can take a nap in there, whatnot. Yes, 3 floors. Let's go up here. Treasure chest. It's smoky up here too. Maybe we should close this window. Can we? No, we can't close the windows. Steven said it's easier to jump through the windows now. And I think it is. Some of the taller, skinny windows are still a little bit hard to get into, like the ones on the tower. Oh, there's a corruption. We better get out of here. It's coming. Let's jump out this window and see how easy it is. And yeah, well, it was easier, but I just didn't get out in time. And let's get out of here. See, we still have to run from the corruption, just like in the old days. But when it pauses for 50 seconds instead of 30, which is kind of nice. Here's the forest. A lot of people on the forums and things have complained that there aren't enough trees in the forest. They want more forest in the forest. Here's our friend the Spire. I think we all know what the inside looks like. I'm not going to go in there because I don't want to get killed instantly. Well, let's just take a look. Let's take a peek. Yep, there's our friend. That mana thing up there, I can't think of the word, chandelier. That means something, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what the meaning of it is. Let's take a look and see where we're going. We're going to go visit a new place on the map. The terrain is very uneven now, and it's really cool. I really like it. I like how there's so many different levels to it now. However, it's kind of like an archer's paradise now. Most of the people that kill me in here are archers. So hopefully you were able to skill up in archery and get good at the bow and arrow. Because there's a lot of mountains and things up here. Looks like somebody died right there. Oh, I wanted to show you this part of the map, but I can't because there's corruption over there. Oh, see what I said about archers? Okay. Here's some tips and tricks that was already there. You can see those. As you can see, I'm at level 38, which allows me to take a breath and make videos again. I'm trying to get to level 50 so I can get the pumpkin spice armor. And the reason is, later on, when the MMO comes out, there's going to be lists and videos called the 10 most rare things in Ashes of Creation and things like that. And I think the pumpkin spice armor will be one of those rare items. You won't be able to sell it for gold or embers or trade it or anything like that, but you will be able to wear it and have people look upon you with awe and respect because you have one of the rarest things in the game. The reason it's rare is because you have to advance from 0 to 50 in 30 days, and it's only 1 month only. Everyone who has already leveled to 50 got it for free, but I did not. This is my first time in Apocalypse, and I have to pay the iron price. I'm not paying the gold price because I have no money. Anyway, that's why I want the armor, and that's why I'm grinding away. When you're watching this video, just a couple of minutes ago, I made it to level 39, and I got the Arctic Griffin, so I'm pretty happy about that. But he's not going to be in this video because I didn't take any footage of it. Anyway, the queuing time seems to have decreased. Before, I was waiting around maybe 7 minutes for a game, and now it doesn't seem like that long. Also, the amount of people in the game, it started out really good, and then it dropped down to 29, and then it dropped down to 20, and now in the new map, it's back up to about 35. I'm not really sure how many people are going to be in this game, but when it comes up, we'll take a look. The amount of people in the game seems to change. In the morning, it's pretty low, and then later on during prime time, it gets more people in it. I don't know if that's how it used to be on the old map or not, and I just never noticed it. Here's the lobby that we're all very familiar with. Yep, I don't think you need a tour of that, because everybody's seen the lobby by now. There's the big mana stone there. See if we can break it. No, I don't think we can break it. I wonder what would happen if we did break it. I think that would break the game and everybody would be mad at me. Here's my twin. Hey, look at me. Hey, we're dressed the same. We're twinsies. Hello. Hey. Hey, look at me. Hey. All right, let's go back into the game and look at some more of the environment. I like the particle effects, the purpleness of it. I like it. So to drop in, you press the space bar, and to nosedive, you press the S key. If you're a newbie to the game, you probably don't know that. So I'm pressing the S key here to take a nosedive. I'm going to land on top of this building so I don't get killed instantly. There's like muck on the roof. That muck wasn't there, and there's more texture to the roof as well. Oh, nuts. I landed behind this fence. I got stuck behind this fence before. Can I get out this time? Yes, I can. I've been stuck back there before. Anyway, this looks like an Empyrean village. Just your basic village. It doesn't seem to have anything special about it. But we will see a lot of really cool things coming up. This is just kind of like a look at this place on the map. Just your basic Empyrean village, it looks like. Let's go down and see if we can look around. Let's get in there and see what's in there. You've seen these rooms before. The door, I don't like it when people leave the door open. Do you guys close the door or leave it open? I like to close it, because I was not born in a barn. Back here, there's usually hidden treasure, and this is a good hiding spot. If you want to hide in there. I don't know how many people know about that. I'm not going to pick anything up. Somebody left the door open again. You don't have to pay the electric bill. There's a horse there. Look it. I like horses. Oh, horsey. Nope. He doesn't like me. There's these big X's. These are going to shoot arrows someday. Very large arrows. I don't know the name of this weapon. I've never even seen it. Oh, here comes the corruption. I don't know if it's a real weapon in the real world. I don't know if it has a name. I have no clue. But I do know what corruption is, and let's get out of here. Just your basic Empyrean village. Let's see if we can visit someplace else before the corruption gets us. Goodbye. I wonder what happened to those horses. Did they get corrupt and now they're all evil and stuff, or did they just die? I hope they didn't die. Well, I hope they didn't get evil either. I don't know. This is what happens to me when I get corrupt. At this point, I was having some problems with my screen capture software and my keyboard stopped responding. But if you haven't been caught in the corruption, this is what happens to you. Just like this. I get to see my mouse cursor. That's me trying to fix it. I'm like, what do I click on? What do I do? I think I get unstuck here. I don't think I'm going to go corrupt. Come on. I really like that red color, though. I like it. Isn't it beautiful? Here's the fortress in red. Let's turn off the display here so you can get a better look at it. It's nice, huh? I like it. I like the redness. It looks pretty to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm evil in real life. Ooh. Now let's get out of here now that my keyboard is working again. That was just a problem with my screen capture software, nothing with the game. Here's some of these weird stones. Now in the original Apocalypse, these stones had holes in the top where it looked like you would have to stick something in it. Like a basketball size thing. And now they're filled in. Of course, this is the future. This is not the past. So what does that mean? I don't know. Oh, why didn't I show you that thing? Maybe I show you that thing in a later video or something. But that thing is really cool. I call that area the skating rink, the ice rink. And it has a very interesting blob in it. I'm sure we're going to visit it in another video because I took a couple of videos, environment videos. Let's look in here first. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is not the video I thought it was. What's going on here? Maybe I have to edit this part out. I'm just going to keep talking in case anything interesting happens in this video. I don't know. Now look at this thing. Look at that sun thing up there that's spitting out fireballs or whatever. What the heck is that? That doesn't look like fire. It doesn't look like a rock. Here are the different colored flames that I was talking about. The green flame, the purple flame. More stuff. Let's get over here. Look at that thing. Look at it. What is that? That looks unlike anything else in the game. See the gyroscopic things circling it? I'm going to try and get in there and see what happens. What the heck is this thing? Can I get in here? What is it? Oh! What is it? I don't know what the heck this is. Does it have something to do with astrology? Is it the essence? What is this thing right here? I want to touch it. It's so shiny. I want to touch it. The knowledge is filling my brain. I am one with the universe. I know all things. The knowledge. I know everything now. I know everything about the game. The knowledge has filled my brain. I know all the secrets of Vera. Just kidding. I have no idea what this thing is. I hope it's giving me superpowers. Now I remember why I shot this video, because I was fooling around. This is the second video. I was fooling around trying to get in here to see if it would make me glow orange with power. Yep, I'm flying. Yes, I have the power to levitate and fly now. I can Superman all over the place. I don't even need a griffin. Oh. Darn it. Here comes that corruption to ruin our fun. Darn it. Ah! Apparently it does not give you immortal life. Okay, in this next section we'll see that some of the old favorites are back. Creation's Rest is in this map, just in time for Halloween, and we'll take a look at that as soon as we get back into the game. We haven't seen the more interesting things yet because I accidentally started off with video 2 instead of video 1. And video 2 was me picking up the things that I didn't see in the first video. It's kind of like the leftovers. Here's the portal again. The old familiar portal. I have been on top of it. It just spins you around a lot. But it doesn't put you into the game first or ahead of anybody else. This would make a good thumbnail. Let's take a picture of it. I think I did take a picture of it. Let's go back here. Here's my twin again. Hey, we're in the same game again. That's my big brother. Hello. Like, oh, our haircuts are different. That's why we look different. That's how come he looks older. He has a more serious haircut, like a man. A real man. Just kidding. Let's go back in the game and I'll show you Creation's Rest is here. We're dropping through the wormhole, portal hole, whatever it's called. I think it's a wormhole, but there's no confirmation of that. And you can see the little triangle moving. That's us moving over the map. Here we are on the Griffin, taking a nosedive. When you play the game, you want to land right away and grab a weapon, because if you linger up there in the sky, people will land before you and grab weapons, and then they'll kill you before you even change your pants, really. There's Creation's Rest off in the distance there. Oh, it's not shrouded in fog this time. I guess conditions are different because it's winter. There's the angel, the doorway, the banners, our friend the treasure chest again. This is pretty cool. I like it. It's not very creepy. I don't know if it's supposed to be creepy or reverent. As just like before, there are these 4 smaller buildings on each of the corners. A mausoleum? Is it a mausoleum? I don't know what it's called. And just like before, you can climb on top. Get in there. See? You can't open that thing and you can't break it. Oh! I guess you can break it, because my screen broke. There we go. Yeah, you can't break that coffin open. You can't see what's inside. I've already tried that many times. There's another building just like it in the other corner. You see it in the distance there. And it has the same exact thing in it. In here is the graveyard with the names of fallen heroes and heroines. Heroines? Heroesses? Lady warriors? I probably shouldn't be running on top of them. That's not very respectful. Let me get over here. Here comes that corruption to chase us out when you're trying to look at stuff. See? Ah, darn it. The corruption. Let's get out of here. Well, you guys know what Creation's Rest looks like, I'm sure. Look at this big purple rock. Now, what the heck is that? Purple. What does purple mean? Red is health, green is stamina, gold is armor, blue is mana, but what the heck is purple? What does purple do? I don't know. Is it just for jewelry? Is it something else? Now look at this cart here with the crystals on top of it. Is this what the caravans are going to look like? Will you be able to tell what the caravan is carrying by looking at it? If it's full of gems, will it look like that? Like this? If it's full of weapons, will you see spears and scepters and things sticking out of it? If it's full of furniture or wood, will you be able to tell? Now it looks like this is a processing center or something for these gems. I'm not sure which video we're looking at, but there's something interesting about these gems. These gems don't grow out of the ground. They grow on top of the ground. And I say that because in this map, Groot's mom has hair that is made out of crystals, but in Apocalypse, she didn't have any hair. Also, Groot's mom, you can see her in the distance. Oh, here's some plants growing on the ground. Like growing on the wood. What? I don't know if that's intentional or not. Here's the little processing area. There's our friend the horse. Let's get him out of here because I don't want him to get eaten by the corruption. Let's take him with us. I don't know if we get to stop and look at Groot's mom in a second. Oh, yes, we do. Here we go. We're going to jump into her arm. I don't know if you could do that before. There's the top of her head. As you can see, the crystals growing up there. But in Apocalypse, 700 years earlier, she did not have hair. She grew hair, which tells me these stones do not come out of the ground. They grow on the surface. So somewhere in this video, there's a picture of some red rocks. And I'm thinking that maybe wherever those red rocks fall, they grow into crystals on the surface of the planet, not out of the planet. I tried to break her arm. It's not breakable. I know. I tried to break a lot of stuff. Here's a good view of her until somebody comes to smash me. Look how cool that looks right there. See, somebody came and got me right then and there. I was going to take a screenshot and they got me. That's it. Thank you very much. Ichani, whatever. Anyway, the crystals, I don't think they grow out of the ground. I think they grow on the surface of on the ground. So that big red rock that we see all over the place, I think wherever it falls, it grows into crystals. I don't know what that would do to the lore. I don't know what it has to offer story-wise, but I think it's very interesting. Maybe Groot's mom is a place for festivals, and they adorn her with crystals and gave her hair. It could be anything, but it's very interesting that she did not have hair before, and now she does. It's also interesting that those crystals are not something you find in the soil, but something that grows on top. That's pretty interesting to me, and I have no idea what it means. Now in this next section, we're going to take a look at the portal, the spire, and another Empyrean village. Before we start getting to the really good stuff, I know that this video is kind of long, but that's just the way it kind of worked out. Sorry about that. At first, I didn't think there was anything interesting about the portal until I noticed this emblem here on the floor. There are 6 circles in the circle, and each one has 3 stars in it. Does that mean something? I don't know. Is it a sigil of some kind? Is it some kind of, I don't know, some kind of protection spell or something? I don't know. So here we are. Let's see, where shall we go? Let's go over here. I think we're going to... No, we're not. We're going somewhere else. I thought we were going to check out the mushrooms, but that's later on, I think. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the Empyrean village, I think. No? I can't really tell. Well, we're almost there anyway. Oh, we're going to the library. I call this the library because there are a lot of book readers around here. Here's an upskirt pic of a man. Is it still called an upskirt if it's a man wearing pants? What's an upskirt of pants called? Up pants? Is there such a thing as an up pic of men? Do men do that to men? Do women do that to men? Anyway, let's not talk about that because that's a completely different show. Here's a gigantic statue of guy. Look at the statue of the book reader. Does this statue look fatter than usual? Like this is a fatter person reading a book? I don't know. Here's a nice, here's another person reading a book, and this is why I call this the library. 2 people reading books. I wonder what they're reading. History of Vera? I don't know. And we can see another person reading a book, and it's very nice in here. Look at the skylight. It's pretty tables, marble floors. You can see where we are on the map. That's where we are. And let's take a look around. There's the big vases. Here's the, why do I keep looking at the map? I must be going somewhere. Well, that was the library. We didn't get to look at it very much, but it looks nice, and I'm sure you've seen buildings like that before. I look like I'm on a mission to get somewhere. I wonder where we're going. That was the library. Oh, at first I thought this was Fort Royale, but I don't think Fort Royale was Empyrean. It could be, but I just don't remember. There's the big X's. This could be Fort Royale. I don't really remember it that well. And here's a look around at it. You can see the different buildings and things. This is different than the other Empyrean village that we visited. Here's the inside of one of the buildings. You can get a better look around at the village. This is a slightly different village. Yeah, I don't know if this is Fort Royale or not. I thought Fort Royale was all just wooden buildings and cabins. Those skinny windows are still hard to get out of, but there's more than one way to pet a cat. You can just poke a hole in the wall if you can't get out the window. Did you know you're not supposed to say there's more than one way to skin a cat anymore? Because the cat people don't like that. So now you have to say there's more than one way to pet a cat. Thank you, Internet. There's this big arrow shooting thing. Someday there's going to be a gigantic arrow in there. Or a telephone pole or something. Sharpened telephone pole. Here's the inside of the building. I'm not sure why I came back in. Maybe to look for treasure? No. To smash the desk. Oh, because I was running from the corruption, that's why. I poked a hole in the wall to get out. And then I realized there's archers out there and I don't want to go that way. I was like, I'm not going out there. If the corruption doesn't get me, the archers will. But I went out there anyway. And here you will see me make my escape. I'm not sure if it's in this video or not, but I tried to chase down a horse once. A guy on a horse. And the horse runs faster. You can't chase him down. I already tried that. After I level up for the day, I just like to run around and have fun and do all kinds of weird, funny things in the game. Look at that person right there. Couldn't get up the hill. Come on, you can make it. You can do it. I'm not going that way because I don't want to fight him. I'm going this way. I really like all the different levels. I really like the new terrain and stuff. Oh, we're heading to the spire now. I remember now. I said we were going to see the spire. There it is, our friend the spire. I think we're going to jump through the window. Yep. Ta-da! Oh no, we're not going to see the spire. The corruption. I can't get out this window. And then I try to break out through the wall, and I can't break through the wall either. Nope. Can't get out. So, finally I just gave up and went through the front door. Like a normal person. Well, you guys have seen the spire before. You know what's in there. There's a lot of stairs. some alchemy stuff, chairs, more stairs, bookcases. There's a nice view of Vera from the top platform. Here are the ruins of some stones. Is this the video of the ice rink? I don't know. I call this the ice rink. Now look at this blob. What the heck is that? You can kind of see through it. You can kind of see your own reflection in the stone. But then somebody clobbers me from behind. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to pull up the first video that I took and maybe it will show that blob better. Okay, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is, remember earlier when I was having trouble with my computer? There's a whole chunk of video that did not record because it was corrupted. Oh, look, here's Steven. They're doing some kind of secret signal here. I don't know what it means, but I jumped into their group. See Steven's blue bird? I think that's Steven. He's the only one that has that blue bird. And he already came with catfall boots on. He didn't have to find him. So I think that's Steven. And I did some kind of secret signal there, which means something. I don't know what it means. Hi, Steven. Oh, he's jumping. That guy's jumping. See, he has the catfall boots, and then I think that's Steven's bird. I do not play with him here because I don't want him to kill me or anything. I'm trying to shoot the video. So in this video, we're going to go and explore the big red rock that I was telling you about earlier, where I think that wherever it falls or drips or whatever, crystals grow out of the ground. I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm not sure if the crystals grow out of the ground, but we are going to see the red rock in a second. I could not show you some of the more interesting things on the map because, like I said, the video was corrupted, so I have to go back into the game and reshoot it. But this is the area of the map that looks kind of like a skull. The parts that we haven't seen are the mushrooms and the really interesting sculpture building, the Elysian building that looks like a square, like a rectangle. But look at this big red rock. It looks like they built this platform around it, either to mine it or protect it or something. Oh, I'm not going to die. Am I going to die so fast? I think I am. Did I? Yes, I did. All right, well, let's take a look around using Katla's camera. Katla's the one that wiped me out. I let her finish fighting that person. She wiped him out too. Pretty nice. Good going, Katla. So we can look at the platform by looking at Katla's cam. You can see the giant rock there, and these platforms look like they were built around it, either to protect it or mine it or something. What is it? But it's obviously important. I don't know. We're watching Katla armor up again. Now there's a big purple rock there, but that one does not have a portal around it. Those just seem to be sitting on the ground. We haven't seen them in wagons or anything. There's a chunk of it. Go back, Katla. I don't know. I don't know if people mine the purple ones or not. It doesn't seem like there's any activity around the purple ones. See, the purple ones are just sitting there. It doesn't really look like anybody is building stuff around them or mining them or anything. Now, let's go back and look at that blob because I don't have video footage of it. Is this the corruption? When you stare into it, you kind of see your own reflection. Does it whisper to you and tell you that what you're looking at is your own future, but really it shows you your darkest desires? Does it whisper to you? You're going to be a rich man. You're going to be a powerful warrior. You will be the most powerful politician. It could do that. It could be all creepy like that. It could trick you into thinking you're looking at your future, but really it's showing you your darkest desires. Ooh, and then that's how the corruption seeps into you. Also notice that it's liquid. It's a liquid form of the red rock, I think. Just like the mana in the containers is a liquid form of the mana rock. Okay, I went back in later on last night. Excuse me, I just ate breakfast. And here's my Arctic Griffin. I made it to level 40 last night and 41 this morning. It's about 8:45 in the morning now, and I'm filming more stuff. So the first thing we're going to see is the red rock that we left off on. We couldn't see it very well because the catlet was running around. Now look at these stones here. These are yellow. Go back. Okay. These are yellow. I don't think we've seen yellow ones before, like a yellow circle. That's different. And here's a better look at the giant purple rocks. I think. Stop and look at the rock. Here we go. Yeah, I filmed that last night, I think, about 11:30 at night. And here we're going to go in and take a look at this big rock and the platform and everything. Look how big that is. I notice there aren't any crystals coming out of it, though. So are they taking care of it? I don't know. Look at the purple one just over there. Nobody cares about it. Why don't they care about the purple one? And here's a blob. Remember the blob that looked like this that had the rings around it? I was trying to jump on top of it, and now I'm trying to break it. You can't. Is it made of liquid or jelly? I opened that chest for a quest. Let's just ignore that. But that blob was completely ignored. It didn't have any special architecture around it. Speaking of architecture, notice that the platform is just basic wood. It does not look like the beautiful Empyrean architecture, which makes me wonder that, speculate that the Empyreans did not build this platform, or else it would have been more pretty. A different race is doing this. Maybe the dwarves. I don't know. The rails are pretty tall for dwarves, though. I think those dwarves would be as tall as their foreheads, maybe. Also, look at how did this purple rock get up here? They didn't put it on the roof on purpose. Why would they put it on the roof on purpose? So was there some kind of eruption and some purple rocks fell on the roof? What would make the purple rock erupt like that? See, here's another one that landed right here. Oh, somebody's going to bother me. Okay, let's cut away and look at something else, because I got in a fight with this person here. Here we can see a better look at Groot's mom. We were rudely interrupted last time by somebody trying to kill me. But now we can look at the crystals. See how the crystals are coming out of the big chunk? That's what I mean. I think the big chunks evolve into crystals somehow. Don't know why or what's going on. I have no idea. Let's take a better look around the area, at the area around Groot's mom. And we see similar platforms, but nobody is surrounding the rocks or surrounding Groot's mom. Groot's mom could be a sculpture, a carving in wood, or she could be a natural thing. Maybe someone turned into wood. Because she looks like, she looks organic. She doesn't look like a carving or something. She doesn't look like man-made is what I mean. Here's a better look at the rock, the crystal. Maybe this one has been around longer and the entire thing turned into a crystal. See how large it is? What does this mean? I don't know. What is it? Is this what the couriers eat to give them the orange courier stuff on their backs? I just say that because they're orange as well. I don't really know. But it's all very fascinating, and it just makes my brain spin around in place trying to figure all this stuff out. Now here's the blob. And this blob has some kind of architecture around it. And it is pretty. It kind of looks Empyrean. So maybe this is a different tribe that does the blobs? I mean, a different race, not tribe. See the blob? You can see reflection in it. Here's that shiny sun thing that I tried to jump into that gave me superpowers. And if you run down this hallway here, we're going to see the very interesting stuff that we didn't see before. I'm going to let that guy go inside first so he doesn't give us a hard time. Okay, check out the sculpture in this gyroscope thing. It is a horse and rider made out of that red rock stuff. What the heck does that mean? I have no idea. There's another sculpture on the other side of this building. And this one looks like a glove or a gauntlet or a hand. You can't see it. There it is. Let's see if you can see it. It's a hand. And it's made out of ordinary metal. Is it the hand of fate? The hand of destiny? What the heck? Was Thanos here? I don't know. Now we're going to go over and take a look at the Mushroom Land. We haven't seen the Mushroom Land, so it's over here and it's really pretty. I had to take a couple of videos because I kept getting interrupted. But what about those statues in that rectangular building? What are they? What the heck? I don't know. It's so confusing. Look how beautiful the mushrooms are, red and blue. Is that because they're feeding on red rocks or something? I don't know. I have no clue. So mysterious. There's an Empyrean building. We've seen these before in the old map. There's a quick look around before the video ends because corruption chased me out. But there's another second video here. This is the second one. Look how beautiful that is. Pretty. Let's go inside and take a look around. And it's your basic Empyrean building with the bookcases and the vases and stuff. The chimney. Let's go upstairs now and take a look around from the balcony. Look at it. That looks like science fiction right there. I could see some aliens landing or something. That's cool. Let's go inside. I always like to close the doors. There's a chandelier. I thought it might be something else, but it's a chandelier. And here's the view from the front porch. I wouldn't mind living here. This is a nice view, right? But let's get out of here so you can see more of the Mushroom Village. Beautiful. Scenic. Slightly foggy or icy. Starting to snow. I feel kind of cold in real life just watching this. Oh, somebody's giving me a hard time. Are we going to get to see the rest of it? No, I'm dead. Alright. Let's end the video here because that's the stuff I wanted to show you yesterday that I didn't get to show you. The blob, the mushrooms, the strange sculptures. I hope you enjoyed this show and thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe because that really helps me out on YouTube. Thank you very much and I'll have more videos soon. Bye.